A lockdown at a local school, not because of a gun or a knife, but a vial of mercury brought to class.
That's right. Hazmat crews sealed off Francis Scott Key Middle School for more than 6 hours today. They had to scan students one by one for any traces of that hazardous chemical. Montgomery County reporter Kevin Lewis live to explain what happened there. Kevin.
Well, Leon and Allison, most people want to know how a middle schooler got their hands on a dangerous chemical like mercury. While the school system is not identifying that student, it is addressing the severity of their actions. Discipline not being ruled out tonight, with expulsion possible. Parents ran toward Francis Scott Key Middle School. All carried concern, some fresh clothing and shoes.
The mercury was handled by a few students. Some may have spilled out.
School officials say a student boarded this yellow bus with a vial of mercury, only to sneak it into class where some may have spilled.
About 35 students had some level of exposure. It was mostly on their shoes.
Behind these brick walls, county, state, and federal hazmat crews set up 9 mercury scanning stations. The process was tedious. 3-minute scans for all 720 6th, 7th, and 8th graders.
I was scared. I didn't know it was happening.
They gave you these paper bags. They put it in your, you put it on your shoes. Then they read this thing out called Jerome, and they put it in your shoes to check if you're infected or not.
And what'd they say about you?
I was perfect.
Mercury often breaks into tiny silver droplets when spilled. Those droplets spread easily, evaporating into the air, undetectable by the eyes and nose. And if breathed in, the chemical can be toxic to a person's nervous system, lungs, and kidneys.
Mercury is not something that should be handled. People should not be bringing these kinds of substances to school. And, you see what happens. There can be a disruption.
Back out live, you can see a few blue hazmat vehicles still at the school. Again, 720 students tested. 35 had minor traces of mercury, but no one needed to be hospitalized. The school planning a meeting with parents during the next few weeks. That's the very latest from the Montgomery County Mobile Newsroom in Silver Spring. I'm Kevin Lewis, ABC 7 News.